the death penalty. But remember this, a drug dealer, male or female drug dealer.
Male or female. That's good. It's important. Male or female. Not just the men.
Plenty of female drug dealers, too.
Oh, yeah, there's plenty of female drug dealers. Matter of fact, I think Brett Baer's about to bring up one that you might know personally. Fuckhead.
A drug dealer will kill approximately 500 people during the course of his or her life.
So you were a big proponent of the...
Oh, yeah, but only if they really apply themselves. I mean, you gotta work at that. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not, you know, it's not like Call of Duty where you can just, you know, buy COD points. It's a shit.
First Step Act, the criminal justice reform. You even ran an ad during the Super Bowl about it.
With gratitude, I want to thank President Donald John Trump. Woo!
Critics of that law point out that 13,500 people have been released. About 12% of them have committed serious crimes after that. Joel Francisco was serving a life sentence for selling crack cocaine. He was released in 2019, alleged stabbing a man to death, rearrested. Paul Moore, drug trafficker, fatally shot.
Look at Trump's eyes. Is it just me or they just all of a sudden get bloodshot like in 2 seconds? Like, these are all people you got out of jail and they've murdered or raped or stabbed somebody. And but please go on about immigrants doing something. It's something. Watch this.
Life sentence for selling crack cocaine.
Watch Trump's eyes when he cuts to him, and he does that kind of like there's like this. Wait, watch.
He was released in 2019, alleged stabbing a man to death, rearrested. Paul Moore, drug trafficker, fatally shot.
It just froze.
Arrival received a reduced sentence, so there are those, and your opponents are hitting on this.
Yeah, but I focused on nonviolent crime.
Yeah, I focused on nonviolent crime. Guess what, asshole? Your slapdash bullshit bill that got through because everybody wanted to try to clamor to get what they needed, every edge they could possibly get, and every time this motherfucker thinks black people, he thinks criminals. The only way you can appeal to them is to appeal to their love of criminals. That's what it is. That's what he's selling. Every fucking time. That's his thought. Well, let some criminals out. Maybe the low-end criminals, you know, and they'll be happy with me for letting some of the low-end criminals out, and they'll vote for me because of that. Fuck out of here. If it mattered that they were nonviolent, you should have been hyper specific. Like, you know, if you're let out, if you have a whatever, if your sentence is past a certain point, you don't just get out or get a lower sentence. You have to have mandatory probation for a period of that time that's equivalent of parole, meaning you can be thrown in jail immediately upon, you know, violating. So you keep people who've engaged in really gnarly shit from just thinking, I don't know, I guess I'll just wait till the next dickhead like Trump gets back in.
An example, a woman who you know very well.
Ooh, this goes very badly for him. This is just, you can see that rake a-coming. It's coming around the bend. And I ain't seen it hit someone so hard since I don't know when. And he's just stepping on that rake and it's got a plate of dog shit on the end. Oh, man.
Was in jail. She had 24 more years to serve. She served for 22 years. She had 20.
Alice Johnson.
Alice.
She was in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, she was in the Super Bowl ad. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
High quality. Oh, yeah. I said, how many years? And she was on a telephone call, and they were involved in selling marijuana, mostly marijuana. And she got like 50 years in jail.
But she'd be killed under your plan.
I just love that. But she would be killed under your plan quickly. Did you realize parole and all that shit isn't possible if you fucking murder someone? This is why, by the way, to reiterate, if I may, point of order, Mr. Chairman, it is why we here, and by we I mean me, at Hal Sparks Mega Worldwide, are against the death penalty. Not because some people haven't overstep the line to a point where the world wouldn't be better off if they were gone, that's absolutely true. There are a bunch of evil motherfuckers who aren't mentally ill or might try to sell it as mental illness, who have just found a way to meet their needs at the expense of other people to such a horrifying degree that they deserve to be wiped off the face of the fucking earth. But to set up a system like that, you are in danger of always, because no system is perfect, of killing an innocent person. And to me, it is better to throw these assholes in jail for a very, 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 very long time so that at least you can walk it back. If you find out later there was exculpatory evidence or it was a mistaken identity or some other shit or the witness totally lied and they were getting all that shit, you can actually walk it back. You can't do that in a fucking cemetery. That's why. Not because people don't deserve it, but because the one innocent person, I'm not willing to sacrifice that one innocent person just so we can kill a bunch of other people. That's not worth it to me, just for the record. But this asshole's like, kill him, kill him, kill him. They're all kill him, kill him. Even if we can't tie him to the 500, statistically, they just deserve to die, so kill him. Yeah, but what if you were fucking wrong again? Watch this. This is fucking glorious.
Huh?
Huh?
And they were involved in selling marijuana, mostly marijuana. And she got like 50 years in jail.
But she'd be killed under your plan.
Huh?
As a drug dealer.
No. Under my, under that?
Yes, fuckhead. Under that, Mr. Quick Trial. She'd have been dead 20 fucking years ago. 27 now, or whatever the shit. She'd be dead. Of course she'd be dead, dipshit. They had her, no pun intended, dead to rights. She was guilty. She did do that thing. She did it on a scale that most of the people under her are still in jail and she got out. The people she ordered to kill people are still doing time, but you commuted her sentence because you're like, she's a woman, harmless. How much trouble can a woman do? They're physically weak and like you can just see the misogyny in who he lets out. It's fucking on his own when he chooses to do it, like just for show. Oh my God. Look at his face too. Oh, let's see that again. That's so good. It's so, I'm just enjoying this. Okay, here we go.
And she got like 50 years in jail.
But she'd be killed under your plan.
Huh?
As a drug dealer.
No. Under my, under that?
Yeah.
It would depend on the severity. It would depend.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to know that. It depends on, so are we talking like Pop Rocks and Dr. Pepper and kind of talking people into that kind of craziness, which also, I mean, maybe, or are we talking?
And on the sad, she's technically a former drug dealer. She had multi-million-dollar cocaine ring.
Any drug dealer, look.
So even now,
Look.
illegal, yeah, look. Johnson in that ad.
She can't do it, okay?
All right, no more. Okay, I let her out, but you can't do that shit anymore, okay? Or, great.
By the way, if that was there, no, she wouldn't be killed. It would start as of now, so you wouldn't go to the past.
I know, but your policy.
No.
Again, like, you're gonna fucking we're gonna whenever I change the law, I believe in retroactively charging people with the death penalty. Tim Allen, you're up, buddy. According to Donald Trump, it would take him this much to just push him over the line.